What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. So we got to get started. We got a lot of spring cleaning done back that way. You know, it looks a lot better back there. Now it's time to start tackling what I've kind of been putting off a little bit, honestly. So got to get to it because we got Aiden's graduation party coming up and prom. So we're gonna have Michaela's prom date coming to pick her up here. And you can see I've got all the mess from the sawmill. We gotta get cleaned up here next day or two. The flower beds have been put off and are atrocious. The mowing's been put off and is atrocious. Gotta finish cleaning up the pecan mess. Oh boy. So we are going to get started getting this place looking like a respectable 194-year-old house and homestead instead of overgrown and abandoned or lived in by, I don't know, vagrants or somebody who doesn't care. Really do care, and it bugs me, and I really wish I could get a few more hours in the day and really got to work hard to get this place really good and cleaned up, and get it, you know, easy to take care of, because it is about 3 weeks and counting till me and Copper leave for a month on the Appalachian Trail. So a lot of work to do, but I think we'll be able to get it done. right, everybody, so let's try as much as I can. My tractor just is not, doesn't have it in her to pull this monster. So what we're going to do to get the biggest, best slab, we're going to cut this thing right here. Cut it right there. And that should, definitely still not going to be able to pick it up, but hopefully that will lighten it enough and get it where I'll be able to slab it down in the future. Make some great tables. So I'm going to give this thing another good look over and then get to sawing into it. Goodness gracious. Boy, I cannot wait to get into that wood. Be phenomenal. All right, well, let's get the tractor over here and see if we can actually move it, get it out of the yard and up somewhere around something at least kind of dry, maybe over here somewhere. massive piece of wood. Really, once you have it out in the open, you can kind of realize just how big this thing is. So, if anybody asks, what is under the tarp? Because I'm going to cover this up probably with the siding wood back there. Like, what is under the tarp? I'm just going to tell them it's our dining room table. Eventually, that's what it will be. All right, this I was gonna give you appreciation for how big this whole tree was. Didn't think I'd be able to get that root ball out of there. And that dirt, good Lord, the forks would barely even poke that dirt out. Now that I've got it up though, at some point soon, I think I will try and get that stump and make something cool out of it. There's a lot of crap I'll have to get in there and use a garbage chainsaw chain because it will destroy a chainsaw chain, all that dirt. But I've got it down off here to over the bank. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, some of the stuff I pushed down, but since there is, you know, prom date's coming tomorrow and graduation party in a week or so, you know, just trying to keep it cleaned up as best as I can. So now looks like between some of these roots and stuff, I'll be able to get at least a bit of dirt in here, fill that hole in. It's not going to be as bad as I thought. So we're making headway. Still got a lot to do. We're going to get over here and start. Put the bucket on so we can push that dirt in, and then start getting all this sawdust piled up because I need to put some mulch in the flower bed. Hey, this is free. All right, well, let's get after it. So obviously nowhere near perfect, but it is much better than it was. We have all our logs sitting there for next time we get the mill, our big log waiting on the slabbing attachment. We've got our siding all covered up. Now we're not covering all the siding up because we've got to let air get through there. To dry, I'm gonna have to work on that tarp. I'm probably just gonna get some new tarps. Get some new tarps because I think I'll find some camouflage ones, or maybe some dark green ones. That'll blend in a little bit better over here. Our big pile of sawdust here, most of that will be going away here shortly, like today or tomorrow. As I start getting the flower beds cleaned up, I'll be using a lot of that for flower beds, and the rest we'll put in another pile, let it start, you know, composting for later. The big stack, I'm gonna enlist help with our big stack of wood there, because there's still a lot of really good wood, you know, stuff that might not be square on four sides, but stuff that can still be built with. You know, like this piece right here, we've got three square sides. So that's still a piece we can use for something. And I've got to get all my offcuts like that to put up across the front where that white fence is for the dogs. I think that'll look pretty good. I'll keep this as it rains. I'm going to rake it again real good, get the big stuff out, and all the sawdust as it rains will start to decompose, and I'll be able to sow some good, I'll mix in a little bit of fertilizer, and I'll be able to sow like some Bermuda grass right on top of this, and by next year this should actually be kind of pretty again. So that's about all the time I have right now. About time to load the tractor up, go help Robert up at the old bird farm. We're at 26 days, I think, and counting right now for our walk. So me and Copper, see yesterday, today will be 2 miles, I think, that we'll be walking today. And so still a lot to do today, but tonight and tomorrow when we get back, we will be tackling, get a little bit more of the trash up, the flower beds done, and everything weeded and mowed. Doing a little repair work on the cat container, which the cats didn't do. I bumped it with a tractor and so it came apart. So not too bad for a morning's work, well, a long morning's work. And I think by this evening, front yard should be pretty respectable. So stay tuned on the next video to see that. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.